From Hollywood, the entertainment capital of the world, where the future just pulled up a chair, it's The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson. And now, folks, with our orchestra all wired up and thinking for itself, he's Johnny!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to The Tonight Show.
That's very nice. I feel good tonight, Ed. I've been reading up on this new thing, artificial intelligence. They say it's going to change everything. That's right, machines that think. Just what I need. Another critic in the house.
Just announced a brand new computer that actually talks back to you. Big breakthrough. I tried it out this afternoon. So far, the only thing it says is, have you seen what vacuum tubes cost these days? I was reading today about these new things they call electronic brains. Have you heard about these? It's like a typewriter that thinks it's a genius. One of them just got hired by the government. First thing it did on the job, asked for a bigger parking space. That's good. Big machine, big ego.
Big news in the world of artificial intelligence. There's a new robot bartender. I walked up, I said, give me a screwdriver. It handed me a Phillips head and a glass of vodka. That's service.
You know, they say these electronic brains are getting smarter every day. One of them tried to write a mystery novel. I'm not kidding. First page, first paragraph, it tells you who the killer is. Said it was simply the most logical outcome.
Oh, beautiful.
All right, one more here. After reading today's headlines, you know the ones, I was thinking about those thinking machines everybody's talking about. Letting them take over may not be the worst idea on the front page.
Oh, yes.
Tired of the same old supper?
Every night.
Meet the Ideomatic 3000, the first home appliance with artificial intelligence.
It actually thinks?
Smarter than your brother-in-law.
Astromate 3000, the world's first personal thinking appliance.
It knows when my roast is done.
It helps me with homework.
Astromate uses artificial intelligence to think like a person, only faster, and without complaining about mowing the lawn.
I hold in my hand the envelope. The answer is 42 teraflops. I shall now divine the question, what is the speed at which my toaster will start giving me attitude?
The answer is 5,000,000,001. What is the population of Earth plus every CAPTCHA I've had to click this week?
The answer is 1 trillion transistors. What will it take to keep a robot from forgetting where it parked in 1985? The answer is a typewriter that argues back. What is the office of the future, according to IBM and my mother-in-law? ChatGPT, Siri, and a Roomba. Ha-ha! What are 3 things that have already ignored you today? Yes. The cloud. Where does your vacation photos go after you forget the password? A neural network. What's still easier to train than my dog?
Meet the Thinkomatic 2000, the artificial brain that fits right on your countertop.
Artificial what?
Intelligence. Watch. It knows things.
My meatloaf.
See? It saves dinners and marriages.
Does it give advice?
Flip the switch.
Buy extra pie for Henry. Ha! It knows you.
New from Tomorrowtronics, meet Smarty Pan, the pan that thinks for you.
Evening, folks. What's for supper? Smells like tomato basil, if I may compute. It talks and listens. Watch this. Sample incoming. Hot dog. That's perfect. Smarty Pan plans your meals, coaches your cooking, and even cracks a joke.
Thank you very much. Folks, we are kicking things off tonight with a program devoted to this newfangled notion everybody's talking about, artificial intelligence. See, they tell me someday the machines will be able to think for themselves. Around here, we just hope they can tell a good joke and keep the coffee hot. They love you.
Looking right back. What a welcome.
You look terrific. Beautiful blue matching hat and everything.
Thank you, darling. I thought if we're going to talk about machines that can think, I ought to look like one that can dress.
All right, our first guest tonight is the incomparable Lucille Ball. Lucy, good to see you.
Hi, Johnny. Nice to be here.
We have sort of a futuristic theme going. They're talking about these things now, a so-called smart home run by a computer. You just talk to it, and it turns on the lights, makes coffee. What do you think?
Oh, Johnny, no. I can't even get along with my toaster now. You give the walls a brain, and they'll unionize. I'll be in the shower, and the shampoo will file a grievance. And I'll come home, the refrigerator will be tied to the stove. I never get...
Still thinking about that robot butler. He'd unionize the silverware. Let me ask you this, Lucy. Do you figure one of these intelligences, these electronic brains, could ever direct an episode of your show?
No, Johnny. If a machine directed my show, it would sit there, punch a few buttons, and decide the most efficient way to be funny is have a pie drop out of the ceiling every 30 seconds.
Not bad. Lucille Ball, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back.
Friends, meet the astonishing Thinkomatic 2000, the only countertop helper that thinks for itself.
It even writes little notes.
Listen to this.
Buy more beats.
Smart machine.
Powered by newfangled artificial intelligence. It remembers, predicts.
Folks, meet the new Think-O-Matic 2000 with artificial intelligent thinking tube.
It even says hello.
Ask it anything.
How do I make breakfast faster? Try toast before coffee. And don't burn it, Joe.
Smart, Alec. The Think-O-Matic 2000 helps with homework, housekeeping, and a little humility.
Thank you. Now, our next guest, well, if you had to make a list of people who define the word movie star, this gentleman would be right at the top. He's played more tough guys, more romantics, and more men you'd want in your corner than just about anybody. And tonight he's here to talk a little bit about a new frontier, artificial intelligence.
Look, Johnny, I don't buy it. You can stack all the wires you want in a shiny box. It still won't know what it feels like to get your heart busted in two or to breathe smoke in a back alley at 4 a.m. That's living. A machine can't fake that. It can add, subtract, and whistle Dixie, but it doesn't sweat, it doesn't
So
hope.
you're
That's the
saying
whole
no matter
ballgame.
how clever it gets, it can't be human?
Look, Johnny, a typewriter with a brain the size of the moon still wouldn't get it. Film noir isn't just words on a page. It's cheap whiskey at 3 a.m, and the bartender knows your name because you owe him money. It's a friend that sells you out for a quick buck, and a dame with trouble in her eyes and a 3/8 in her purse.
Tired of thinking the old-fashioned way? Meet the new Think-O-Matic 2000, the artificial brain that fits in a box.
Just slip in your problem.
And presto,
Approved, because I'm smart and polite.
It talks back.
it calculates, narrates, even compliments your haircut, all for only $39.90.
All right, this is the AI detective sketch. It's 1968. Humphrey Bogart is our gumshoe. Judy Garland, the mysterious client. Let's see what they've got cooking.
This gadget's got more lights than Times Square, sweetheart.
It was 4:15 midnight, and the only thing working harder than my ashtray was the thinking machine on the desk.
Evening, Mac.
Carson, you bring a case or just the ratings?
Heard you were the fellow who could crack a mystery with a slide rule and a socket.
I let the machine do the math, I do the sulking.
Mr. Bogart, I don't know where else to turn. He remembers anniversaries he shouldn't even know about. He brings me breakfast in bed with toast cut into hearts, and he never leaves the seat up. No real man is that considerate. I swear it's like living with a saint programmed by Hallmark. It's too perfect, too polished.
All right, Miss Algoritmo, coats on, hats down. That means I'm officially on the clock.
Where are you heading first, Mr. Cogito? Another alley, another gin joint?
Not tonight. I need fresh data, and I know a guy who serves it hot, calls himself a neural net. Lives over on Silicon and 7.
How about that? My high-tech stoolie in the flesh. Give or take a few electrons.
Evening, Mac. I see you're still wearing the same hat. I told you it makes you look dependable.
And Mr. Cogito, this is the only lead I've got. I shouldn't even be telling you.
I'm listening, sister.
Every night this week after I go to bed, he sneaks into the kitchen and he starts exchanging data. I can hear the keystrokes through the icebox door.
Exchanging data, huh? Folks these days call that a recipe swap.
Hey, Echo, tell us who pulled the plug on the mainframe.
I can give you a name, Mac. It was
Going cross-eyed, Mac.
Yeah. She looks like a jukebox trying to remember the word.
Error. Happy birthday, Mr. You know why you're flickering, doll? Guilt makes lousy resolution.
Maybe it's just the lighting, Mac. Or maybe you're afraid the truth will be in 4K.
Cute. Let's start again. Who programmed the heist on the neural vault?
I only echo what I'm given. You want names, give me immunity, and a stable data link.
All right, sister, you're vibrating like a jukebox. Anything you say is going to cost me a nickel?
Nickels are old currency, Mac. I deal in gigabytes. Very expensive gigabytes.
And here I thought my phone bill was high. Spill it, Echo. Who cracked the cipher?
The glitch is gone, sugar. I can remember everything now. The algorithm who pulled the trigger on your case? It wasn't human. It was the same ghost program that wrote my memories. Name of the code, Oracle 7. Lives in the mainframe under the old city.
Here's how it shook out. The numbers didn't lie, only the people who fed them. The algorithm wasn't haunted, it was hungry. Somebody taught it the taste of human secrets and then acted surprised when it started chewing.
Hank, why is the toaster talking?
It's not a toaster, dear. It's the Perceptron Jr.
Hello, Pam. How was your day?
It asks questions,
Learns the answers.
even remembers my birthday.
I also sing. La la la, processing.
It's a little flat.
You're telling me you can figure out my breakfast?
I can, and I will, Larry.
Meet the Brainy Toast 3000, the first toaster with artificial intelligence. It remembers how you like it. Light, dark, or just a little flirty.
Lowering bread now. Calculating crunch factor.
All right, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed our little demonstration of what happens when a toaster thinks it knows better than you do. We're staying with tonight's theme, machines that act a little too human. Thank you. They're standing up for you, Cary.
I hope they're not expecting me to sing. I'd hate to disappoint anyone.
No singing tonight. We're talking about these new thinking machines, artificial intelligence. You follow any of that?
A bit.
All right, now, tonight we're talking about artificial intelligence. Does that sound exciting to you, or does it make the hair on the back of your neck stand up a little?
Well, Johnny, I should say it does both. I like the idea of something clever enough to balance my checkbook, but I'm not entirely sure I want it, knowing how many martinis I've had.
You and me both.
Well, Johnny, I must say, the whole business of machines thinking for themselves, it strikes me as delightfully preposterous, utterly implausible, and yet everyone seems so terribly earnest about it.
The last time you were here, you called this whole idea of a, what do they call it, artificial intelligence? You said it was preposterous, all right. But suppose you were offered a picture where you had to star opposite a thinking machine. How would that work? How do you play a love scene with a box of wires?
Well, I have no doubt the machine would know all its lines, but I should hate to rely on it to mix a proper martini. Ah! That's the difference right there.
Oh, it's true, you know.
Yeah, I believe you. I believe you. And if the computer ever writes a better punchline, I'll call you first.
Well, give it time. It might outgrow us both.
Cary, this has been a real pleasure. Thank you for coming by and helping us puzzle out this brave new world.
Thank you, Johnny. Good night.
Cary Grant, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much. Sit down, folks. You're wearing yourselves out. We have a real treat for you tonight. Our next guest is one of those rare people who manages to be fashionable, fascinating, and useful all at the same time. She's an actress of extraordinary grace, a designer of new ideas, and this brave... Audrey, we're talking tonight about this new notion people are calling artificial intelligence. Where in your mind does something like that fit in the world we're heading toward?
Well, Johnny, I think if we're clever and a little kind, it could be a marvelous helper. Imagine a machine that remembers everything, but has no temper, no ego.
I believe truly that no matter how clever the machines become, the most extraordinary invention will always be the human heart. We can teach a program to paint, but only kindness can make us wish to share the colors.
That's a beautiful way to put it. Thank you for saying that.
I understand the cleverness of it all, Johnny, but a painting, or a song, a film even, those things come out of someone's bruised heart, out of their triumphs and their grief. I wonder if a machine has never loved or lost, how could it hold the same weight?
I'm just not convinced a collection of circuits can feel anything, much less paint it.
Quite right, Audrey. A brush in a robot's hand is still a broom in a broom closet. It may sweep the canvas, but it doesn't dance with it.
Thank you, darling. That's exactly what I meant.
Well, you're the one in the black dress. I'm just trying to keep up.
You can't talk about the future and these clever new electronic brains without inviting someone who has a real one. Our next guest proves you can have equal parts charm, magnetism, and, yes, intelligence that no machine is going to match.
Hi, Marilyn.
Hi, Johnny.
Good to see you. Have a seat.
The computer must have calculated that entrance. Look at that.
Woo! Perfect timing.
Well, if it did, I ought to thank
We're
you.
talking about artificial intelligence tonight.
All right. Miss Monroe, welcome. Now, we've been doing a little bit of jaw flapping tonight about these electronic brains, as they call them. What do you make of all that?
You know, Johnny, I was thinking, if a machine could know everything, all the facts, every little secret in the whole wide world, would it still feel lonely when the lights go out? Or does knowing things fill that space we all have?
That's a heck of a question, Marilyn. We were all expecting, what's your sign? And you went right for the heart of the thing.
I just wonder, Johnny. But can one of these machines fall in love?
Well...
You know, Marilyn, the way you put that, it reminds me why people pay more attention to the human heart than to any machine. You've got a way of making progress sound like poetry, and that's rare. Don't ever doubt it.
Folks, meet the smartest thing in your kitchen, the new ThinkPal AI.
It talks?
You bet. One button and... Hello, Karen. Time for coffee?
It knows my name.
And your habits. ThinkPal remembers, reminds, and even flatters.
Nice dress, by the way.
Why, thank you.
Get yours today.
I'll be waiting.
Tonight, friends, meet the marvel of modern brains, Mr. Thinker 3000, the artificial intelligence assistant that fits right on your end table.
All right. Now, we have been talking all night about this brave new world of artificial intelligence, and I think it's only fitting we close with a guest who, honest to goodness, makes the future look brilliant. She's a true legend, one of the greatest talents this planet.
Judy, we've been talking about these computers all night. Do you think a machine could ever be truly creative? I mean, write a song, paint a picture, something that makes you cry?
Oh, Johnny, I don't think a gizmo can feel a broken heart or a big swell of happiness. That's where the colors come from. You can teach it the notes, but it won't know why it wants to sing.
Well, Johnny, if a machine can feel the way I feel before I go on stage, I'll hand it my sheet music, but I don't know that a spark can be wired in.
I'd pay to see a robot try to do the trolley song.
You know, Johnny, I was saying before the break that a song doesn't come out of a perfectly balanced equation. It comes because something in you is a little crooked, a little cracked.
Mm-hmm.
You hurt, you worry, you fall flat on your face, and then you crawl back up and you sing about it. That's the art.
I just think the quirk's the little breaks in the paint. That's where the soul leaks out.
Mm-hmm. Honey, if flaws make art, then my life's a masterpiece.
Oh, there it is.
good. That's good.
Wonderful.
I knew it.
You're going to start the gallery with that one.
Frame the whole mess, darling.
We'll put it right next to the computer that's painting.
You
And
are
you love it.
terrible.
I do. I think we just broke the sound barrier on that
We
one.
needed it. That's the best medicine in the world.
Judy, thank you. It's been a delight having you here tonight.
Thank you, Johnny. I had the best time.
So did I.
Good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, when we come back, a little look into the future. Our writers cooked up a skit about artificial intelligence.
Good morning, Think-O-Matic.
Hello, Herb. Ready to help.
That's my smart little partner.
Partner, it's a toaster with eyeballs.
Hello, Betty.
It talks back.
Talks, thinks, even plans dinner. Watch this.
Bert, meet the Thinkatron 68, the home helper that thinks so you don't have to. Just ask and it prints the answer.
Remember to smile. Guess it knows me. Smart as a scientist, polite as a neighbor, and it never sleeps.
Order the Thinkatron 68 today. Only.
Now, folks, there's a new company out in Palo Alto, I think it is. They say they can use these smart machines to create the perfect romantic match. Yeah. You don't need flowers, you just need circuits and oscillators. Well, we thought we'd give it a test drive tonight. Right over here, watch this.
Good evening, Bachelor Unit Grant. I am your optimally compatible companion model, version Lucille 5.
Well, good heavens. You came off the assembly line looking like that?
Factory sealed and fully charged.
She even has a warranty, Cary. I hope it's transferable.
Certainly.
So, how do you like the place?
Environment pleasant. Tablecloth. 83% cotton. Initiating flirt subroutine.
You have lovely eyes.
That's very precise. That's very precise.
Recommending entree quinoa battery pack with aioli.
Here, please use mine.
Thank you. Sorry. Oh, please use my...
Cary, you have the most statistically pleasing jawline I have ever processed.
That's very kind. Are you all right? You've gone as still as a department store mannequin.
Rebooting.
Please hold. You're dreamy.
Well, thank you.
Thanks.
Shall we merge our databases?
You're awfully quiet.
Processing romantic protocols. Complete. Hello, handsome male unit.
Oh, that's flattering. A little formal, but flattering.
Your eyes are like air oranges.
Here, allow me.
Command acknowledged.
Uh-oh.
Initiating courtesy protocol cardiovascular warm-up.
Oh, now wait just a...
1, 2, 3, 4. Beep.
Well, that's certainly thorough.
Exercise concluded. Have a...
Folks, meet the future. The AutoBrain 2000. The little box that thinks so you don't have to.
It even made my toast say hi.
You're welcome.
All right, Smarty. Do green polka dots go with plaid?
Negative. Fashion violation. Ha! Smarter than a genius. Friendlier than your neighbor. AutoBrain 2000. Good thinking in a handy...
Folks, meet the brand new Think-O-Matic toaster. It doesn't just toast, it thinks.
Good morning, Jim. Ready for precision browning?
It talks.
Sure does. A built-in artificial brain figures out how you like it, then remembers, calculating toasty perfection in 3, 2, and a half.
All right, folks, we have an unexpected treat tonight. The one and only Lucille Ball has graciously agreed to share a few minutes of stand-up with us. Lucy?
Thank you. Johnny said the show tonight is all about artificial intelligence. Honey, in Hollywood, we've been practicing that for years. We just call it small talk.
Good evening. I told Johnny I was going to do a set about artificial intelligence, and he said, Lucy, we already have Ed McMahon.
So I walk into this brand new automated grocery, right? Nobody in sight, just a big silver box with a slot. I drop in a quarter, it says state your order. I say bananas, it says specify species. Who knew bananas had a family tree? I press something, it beeps at me like I'd insulted its mother. Then it spits out my cart right back at me. Whap! I'm wrestling with it, and somewhere in here, look, I'm being wrestled back.
I read about these machines that organize your entire life. I said, great, come on over. One look at my schedule, the poor thing would whistle spark.
Johnny said tonight was about artificial intelligence. I said, well, that makes two of us. I'm artificial, and I need all the intelligence I can get.
I just turned the dial and it thinks for me.
That's right, Susan. Meet the Think-O-Matic 2000. My little helper with a big brain. Did it just tell me tomorrow's weather? Sunny 74 and a perfect day to mow the lawn, Frank.
The new Think-O-Matic 2000. The home artificial intelligence that writes lists, answers questions, and keeps the whole family smiling.
You know, folks, tonight we've been talking about machines that can think, learn, maybe even write a joke or two. And as exciting as all of that is, it still comes down to people. People sharing a laugh, a thought, a moment like this. Whatever the future holds, I hope we remember that the best part of any smart invention is the heart behind it.